guys, welcome back to my channel.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring.
So today's video is going to be our November favorites. This is our final video of November, which is absolutely crazy to say because I feel like I was literally only just doing my August favorites. In this video we actually have quite a few new beauty products, and majority of these are all drugstore, which makes me so happy to say. Also as well, I am testing a new foundation today. I'm testing the Maybelline Lumi Matte Super Stay Foundation, so there will be a review coming on that very soon, so keep an eye out for that. But if you want to see what's in my November favorites today, then please keep watching. Okay, let's start off with skincare. I feel like this month I haven't really tested new skincare, but there's been one product I've been absolutely loving. This is the Bioma Melting Cleanser. It's in a huge tub. It's in a yellow tub with lovely pink writing. The reason I've been loving this month is because it's a very oily consistency. I find that when I rub this between my hands, it instantly melts and gets very oily and very oily. You know, like some cleansing balms, they melt but they kind of become sticky, or they just water down a bit too much. This is super greasy, super oily, and for myself, for someone with dry skin, and also for someone who wears quite a lot of makeup, I like a super oily cleansing balm. I think it's what works best for my skin. It works best breaking down my makeup, and I've been really loving this. You get quite a bit in it. You get 60 grams and it just looks like this on the inside. It's like a clear balm, and it's completely, well, I wouldn't say it's completely unscented. It has a bit of an odd scent to it. It kind of smells a bit woody. Not woody, but you know when you walk into like a shed? That's what this smells like. But I don't mind that. I don't mind the scent at all. And it also comes off really well with a cleansing cloth, like with a flannel. I find that sometimes you can get cleansers that when you take them off with a cleansing cloth, they still leave a film over your face, but this really doesn't. It's super hydrating, and yeah, I just absolutely love this. I find it works so well on my skin, and it doesn't irritate my skin, which I love. Okay, another skin product, but not skincare product, well, it's body care product, is the Laura Mercier body cream in the scent Creme Brulee. Now, I got this last year or the year before. I got this for Christmas off of Nicole. Was it Christmas off Nicole? Yeah, it was Christmas off Nicole. And I absolutely love this. I love the scent of this. If you want to smell like cookies, if you want to smell like dessert, you need this. It smells incredible. It's such a large jar. I know this year, I'm not sure if they brought out the Creme Brulee scent, but any of their scents, their coconut scent, their almond scent, their, what's the other one that they do? There's another scent that they do. Is incredible. They're so hydrating. The only thing about this that might slightly annoy people is it takes a good while to sink into your skin. Like, I'm standing there for at least 5 minutes waiting for this to sink in, but that's just because it's super thick, it's super hydrating, and you literally smell for days. Like, I put this on this morning and I can still smell myself, and then when you layer this with a perfume, oh my god, you will be smelling the entire day because it mixes so well with a load of vanilla perfumes. So yeah, I would really recommend these. I know they're a little bit spenny, but if you put it on your Christmas wish list, guys, I'm telling you, it is so worth it. That's why you hear everyone talk about them, because they are delicious, and so is their matching bubble bath. Love. Okay, moving on to makeup. I actually have 6 makeup products to show you, so let's get into it. So the first makeup product is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Mine is in the shade Light. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, she's a dupe. She's a dupe. I know some people might not agree, but the finish that I get with this setting powder is the exact same finish that I get with my Huda Beauty powder. I absolutely love this powder so much. I thought with the name Halo Glow it was going to be glowy, it was even going to be a little bit glittery, but it isn't. It really has a nice smooth finish to it. It is definitely not as matte as the Huda Beauty, but it has a more of kind of like a satin finish to it, so it looks really brightening, and it just looks really soft on your skin, but it still gives you that blurred effect. It still sets your makeup, and my skin looks incredible when I use this powder. I have been loving this. It has worked with all my concealers so far, so I am definitely saying if you are looking for the Huda Beauty one but you're looking for a cheaper dupe, I would really recommend this. They only have 3 shades. They've light, they've medium, and they've dark, which isn't very good. I got the light because I like to use it underneath my eyes and on my T-zone, and when I use drugstore powders I tend to find that they can sometimes oxidize, This doesn't oxidize, it doesn't change the color of my concealer, it just looks really good, and it doesn't congeal, which I love. So yeah, would really recommend this. Another new love from ELF is the ELF Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now, I am so late jumping on this bandwagon, but I finally have gotten it and I've tested it, and I can see why it is so hyped up. I know people are comparing it to the Tarte Shape Tape, but if I'm being completely honest, this is more so of a dupe for my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I absolutely loved this. I love the consistency, I love the coverage. I can kind of see why people would compare it to Tarte because it does have quite full coverage. But in terms of consistency, I think it is more like the Too Faced one. The finish is more like the Too Faced one. And yeah, I actually think it might have a bit more coverage than the Too Faced one. I've actually been preferring this over my Too Faced one. My Too Faced one has actually ran out and I haven't felt the need to go and buy it because I've been enjoying this so much more, and of course this is a fraction of the price. I'm actually wearing it today, so if you see this blurred under eye, it's this with actually the Huda Beauty powder today because I'm testing that foundation, so I wanted to keep my makeup routine as normal as possible. I got mine in the shade light beige. It is a very yellow toned, so I do have to be very careful. Thankfully my pancake powder is a bit more of a neutral tone, so it kind of balances it out. So I would just go in and swatch all the shades on your hand if you can. I didn't, and I've ended up with a very yellow tone, even though it doesn't look that yellow in the tube, but when it comes out it is quite yellow toned. So yeah, I would just recommend swatching them in store, but this is incredible if you've been looking for a dupe of the Too Faced one, or if you've been wanting to try Too Faced one. I would just pick up this because there's a little bit more coverage and it's a fraction of the price. So yeah, what will we go for next? Okay, we'll just go in terms of routine. Next is my new favorite brow product. I'm wearing it today. It is the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen, and this is in the shade Ash Brown. I have used this before, however when I last used it I had the shade Auburn, and the shade Auburn, and which seems to be a lot of complaints for people that use a lot of the NYX brow pencils, or not NYX brow pencils, NYX brow pens, is that any of the warm shades end up coming up really purple on people, like genuinely purple. And I remember the very last time that I ever used it was I wore it going into work, and one of the girls in work turned around and was like, oh, like your brows, they look so good. And I was like, thanks. And she was like, yeah, they're like purple, are you trying a new thing? No, I did not realize my brows were purple. If you know me, that is not my aesthetic personally, but you do you. But this, for me, I was looking for the perfect shade for it because I love the concept of it. I love that it's a nib, it's a felt tip nib, it's super thin, and it's just really easy to like create brow strokes, and it makes your brows just look super fluffy. So I was like, right, I need to find my shade. So I got the shade Ash Brown. It is a tiny bit too dark for me, but anything lighter than this is too warm, and I know it'll just show up purple. So I've been making it work. It's a tiny bit too dark. I can kind of get away with it, especially if I'm wearing like eyeshadow and stuff like that, but say on a day like today, like you can kind of notice it is a bit too dark. But I've been absolutely loving this. I love how just thin the nib is. I love the color payoff. I do notice sometimes that the color doesn't always run to the very end of the nib, so I end up having to use kind of like a more thicker side, so I just have to do a bit more cleaning up when it comes to it. But no, I'm absolutely loving this brow pencil or brow pen, and I would really recommend it. Okay, another product that I've been loving and I genuinely thought I was not going to love is the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon eyeshadow pencil, and this is in the shade Pillow Talk. As you can see, it is a pinky rose goldy color. I was actually just testing this for a full face first impressions. I had no new eyeshadow, and then I was like, hold on, let me just give this a go. I'm obsessed. I have been wearing it so much since I have started using this. It is so easy to use, it's super easy to blend, and the color is actually insane. So when you first swatch it, it's kind of like a bit intense, kind of like a bit bitty, and then you blend it and it goes into like a really soft shimmer color. All I did was I put my bronzer in the crease, I shoved this all over my lid, like literally just drew it all over my lid, blended out my finger, and I had the most beautiful pinky shimmery eye look. I would really recommend these. I know Laura Mercier also do their caviar sticks, which are a bit thinner, but this is so easy to just throw in your bag. Say you're going on a night out after work, you've done this makeup, bring your bronzer, bring this, shove this on your eye, bish bash bosh, you are done. You've got a full new eye look and you look like a brand new person. I love this so much. I would really recommend it. I'm really thinking about getting other colors in it because it was so easy to use, and it just would be so handy for traveling as well. You don't need to bring a massive eyeshadow palette, just this and your bronzer, sorted. Okay, I found a new mascara. This is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I got this in my Space NK advent calendar, and I've been wanting to try this for ages, so I was super excited to get it. Look at this brush. This is the wildest brush I've ever seen. I'm gonna do a massive close-up So if you can see on the top, it has got like really fluttery spikes, which gives you volume, and then on the bottom is like a little comb, so it gives you length. I have found that it doesn't give you a lot of volume. I have it on today. However, it does give you a lot of length, and I like how much it separates your lashes because of that comb. The formula is really nice, but I just find that the bristles on the kind of like thicker bristle side aren't thick and long enough to really create that volume at the base. However, I really like it for lengthening, and for me personally, I'm more of a lengthening lash person than I am a like volumizing lash person, if that makes sense. Like, I would rather long lashes than thick lashes. I've been absolutely loving this. I really like the double-sided wand. I think it looks so good when you brush through your lashes with thicker side, just get the formula on, and then you brush through it with the comb. I don't have great lashes, so for me, like, don't judge off me, go off of like other people's reviews, but do also know that this has been an absolute favorite of mine. Okay, and then lastly we have a gloss. This is a Maybelline lifter gloss in the shade 002 Ice. This is what I actually have on my lips today, if you were wondering. You probably weren't, but just in case you were. I have it on with my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, and then literally just this on top. I absolutely love this. I love the color of this. It's kind of like a baby pink, but it kind of just mixes with any lip liner that you're wearing. It kind of has a bit of a thicker texture to it once it's on your lips. I find that my lips are, I don't know, just they kind of feel a bit numb. I feel like it's the hyaluronic acid that's in it, so it's kind of like plumping them. But I really like this. I like how thick it is. It smells insane, and it tastes really good as well, which is always a plus. Just in case you accidentally get it in your mouth, I don't recommend eating it. But yeah, no, I really like this gloss. I love this lip combo especially, and yeah, I absolutely love this, and it's a good cheap gloss, so really happy with that. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my very last favorites of the year, because the favorites that are coming in December are going to be my overall yearly favorites. I can't believe we've done a complete January to November favorites. That is absolutely insane, and it has been so nice trying so many new products over the past couple of months. The next videos that you're going to see are going to start on Sunday all the way till the 31st of December. I've been pre-filming so many of these videos to make sure that I have them ready and going for you, so look out for 31 videos in December. Will she make it? I hope so. I have the majority of them filmed. They just all need to be started to edit, and I have really tried to make sure that the quality of the videos haven't slipped while filming. So yeah, look out for that, guys. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.